You finally get a day off. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, and within 20 minutes you feel worse, restless, vaguely guilty, somehow tired from doing absolutely nothing. If resting stresses you out more than working does, you're not broken, and you're definitely not lazy. You're just running software that was never designed for actual rest. Let me explain. Part 1. The proof you already know this. You know the feeling. You lie down to relax and your brain immediately hands you a to-do list you didn't ask for. You watch one video, then somehow you're deep cleaning a drawer at midnight because sitting still felt unbearable. You feel more guilty scrolling on the sofa for an hour than you do working an unpaid extra hour at your job. And the strangest one, a genuinely empty do-nothing Sunday can leave you more drained than a full day of errands. If any of that's familiar, it's not a discipline problem. It's that your brain has quietly redefined rest as a threat instead of a reward. Part 2. Why your brain treats rest like a problem. Here's what's actually happening. Your brain runs on something psychologists call productivity as identity. For a lot of people, being useful isn't just something you do, it's who you think you are. So the second you stop producing anything, some part of your brain reads that as a small identity threat, not a break. There's also a simpler mechanical reason. Doing nothing removes external structure. No task, no deadline, no clear next step. And a brain without a next step doesn't relax. It starts generating its own problems to solve. That's why relaxing Sundays turn into reorganizing a cupboard nobody asked you to touch. And there's the guilt itself. Most of us were quietly taught, without anyone ever saying it outright, that rest has to be earned first. Which means unearned rest, rest with no finished task behind it, doesn't feel like relief. It feels like you're getting away with something. So your brain does the only thing it knows how to do with that discomfort. It fills the silence, with chores, with scrolling, with literally anything that isn't just sitting there, existing. Part 3, the part nobody admits. Here's the uncomfortable bit. A lot of productive people aren't actually more disciplined than everyone else. They're just more uncomfortable with stillness than everyone else. So constant motion isn't ambition, it's avoidance wearing a nicer outfit. And lazy people who feel guilty resting usually aren't lazy at all. They're people with a broken relationship to stillness, doing the very human thing of numbing that discomfort with a task instead of sitting in it. The two types look completely different on the outside. On the inside, it's the exact same discomfort, just handled two different ways. Part 4. How to actually rest without the guilt. You can't think your way out of this one. You have to practice it, like a rep. Start absurdly small. 5 real minutes of doing nothing. No phone, no task, just sitting. It will feel uncomfortable almost immediately. That discomfort isn't a sign you're doing it wrong. It's the exact muscle you're supposed to be training. Separate rest from earning. Rest isn't a reward for finishing something. It's basic maintenance, the same as sleep or food. Nobody feels guilty for breathing before they've earned it. And when the urge to just quickly do one more thing shows up during rest time, notice it's usually not the task calling you. It's discomfort with stillness in disguise. The goal isn't to become someone who does nothing all day. It's to get to a place where doing nothing doesn't feel like a small emergency. You were never taught how to rest properly. Most people weren't. You were taught how to earn it, which isn't the same thing at all. So the next time you catch yourself inventing a chore just to avoid 5 minutes of stillness, pause. Let it be uncomfortable. That discomfort fades every single time you sit through it instead of running from it. Rest isn't something you deserve after enough effort. It's something you're allowed to just take.